See if everything is up. Maybe. Yeah. I think everything is up. So, like I mentioned last week, we streamed The Outer Worlds, and we got pretty far, I think, considering it wasn't that long of a stream. I told you guys that I would be back to stream again on The Outer Worlds, and I'm going to uphold that promise, and we're going to play The Outer Worlds again. I'm not sure how far we'll get today. I don't know how far we'll get in general in this game. I'd like to beat the game. So far, I'm really, really enjoying the game. So, with that being said, we're going to load in here and get this going. I just want to say real quick, we have hit 80 subscribers. I'm sitting at 81 as this video is recording. Just want to say like a huge thanks to you guys. When we get to a mile marker like 100, I do have some videos planned and some ideas planned for you guys just to celebrate those mile markers. And honestly, I'm not going to ask y'all to do anything differently than what you guys are doing right now, which is watching the videos. Hit that like button when you guys enjoy the videos, and commenting and letting me know what you guys are enjoying. And honestly, just overall super happy with the way the channel has gone. I went from, I want to say, 30 subscribers at the beginning of April when I started. Whenever the first video went up with the Funko figures, that was when I started back officially, like full time going forward. I say full time, but like with a planned schedule. And since then, we have gotten to this point, which is nuts to me. So, Pavardi's here. And then, I'm not sure the other guy is going to be on the base, which that was what we did. I don't remember the controls. Been playing Ark lately, which you guys have seen, obviously, on the channel. So, haven't played this at all since last time. Return to the Unreliable. We do have these other missions that we can do here. And I think I said in the last video I wanted to do these before. So let's go collect some fingers. It's what I wanted to always be, is a finger bounty hunter. Chair's a little squeaky. That's no good. Guess I don't need this. Alright, let's go collect some fingers. There's 3. Oh, pretty far away. So we'll just go to this one first, I guess. Really like the way the world looks, scenes and everything. Definitely feels like a Fallout game as far as playing wise. Obviously not the same maps or anything. I really wanted to go back and play the Fallouts. If you guys would like to see that, I'm totally down to do that. Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3, 4, 76, whichever you guys want to see, I would totally go through and play them for sure. I think I can kill him in one shot. Definitely not. I still gotta get the, Alright, there we go. Oh. Alright, dog. Or whatever you are. Everybody, I'm gonna need you to get it together. Okay, or just die. Just lay there. I'll handle it. I can't hit anything right off the bat. Maybe I should just log. I should just log out and try again. That took way more effort than it should have. Way more ammo. I'm disappointed in myself. Altogether. So we're gonna get his little finger or thumb. I'm not sure which finger we're grabbing. We're just grabbing a finger. Hunting rifle. Birdie's cotton finger. Alright. Pick up some of the ammo that I just wasted because I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Some other goodies in here. Music box. I got a ton of sights and mods and stuff I need to put on my gun, so I need to go back to the ship for sure. Oh. A little late to the party, my man. Load up. Level 6, that means we get a another perk. 25% more bits in containers. You can see what's inside the container before. That's cool. Kind of defeats the purpose. And then we did get a perk as well. So I don't remember which one I said I was going to do last time. I think the base armor wouldn't be bad. Keep from dying. That would be great. I mean, we're playing on just the normal mode or whatever, so don't expect us to run into that much trouble right off the bat. With us doing all the side quests before we go back to the ship, I think it's worth it. Constable Reyes. Okay, so these are the two. So let's go grab this other one. Something up here ahead. Oh, more of these guys. Oh. Oh. Alright, that's not doing anything. That's definitely not going to do anything. Oh, reload. That's nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'm not sure what he's hitting me with. Okay, this is not good. What is he hitting me with? I don't know what that was. I've not seen that before. Primal Behemoth. Just burned a whole lot of ammo. We didn't need to. Get some good experience at least. Already been here. So just gotta pick up this finger. Incoming. Oh, nice.
Everyone all right?
guys are a lot tougher than I remember y'all being. Literally one episode ago. It's not good. I think the assault rifle's the way to go for now. Picked up that stupid helmet. I wasn't the guy that I was looking for his fingers, so still more enemies to go, I'm sure. Ooh, what's that? Weapon parts. Yeah, definitely need to do some upgrading to the weapons somehow. Something up there, I think. Maybe not. The vending machine here, I think, is what it is. I'm hearing. Yeah. Sawed off shotgun. Yep, so I guess we gotta go back around. I thought this was the way to go to get to this one, but it wasn't. Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, he sent the cavalry out. Not too bad. Not too bad. Grab your finger real quick. Oh. What is this? Not sure what this means. It's like a legendary or something. We'll take it for now. I'm going to use melee weapons, but we'll take it for now. Box up there. This box is down there too. Interesting. Another revolver. Pretty cool. I had some akimbo going on. That'd be neat. Alright, we got one more finger to grab. What is that? It's dead, whatever it is. That was neat. Leather boa hide. Some snakes. Interesting. Oh! I've stumbled across a landmine. Land minefield. Flaw tutorial. During your adventures, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. The choice is yours. What? Having been hit in the head one too many times, your mental faculties have been permanently affected. Mind attributes -1. I get a perk point. Don't think I want those. Alright, revolver is the option to go. I'm a little bit concussed. Oh, this is where the deserters are. Okay, so I've made a complete loop.
Oh, that's close. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
What are you talking about, Bravati? I guess you noticed one of the people here or something. We're gonna go get this last finger so we can get back to the ship because I really want to do some modding to the guns. Let's see what happens. Oh, we gotta go back to. We gotta go to this place. Not back to this place. This is a place I said I wasn't gonna go to yet. Let's go then.
I'm ready for this.
Landmines everywhere down there. I can't hit anything with this thing. Accuracy today is pitiful.
Everyone all right?
Oh, that'll do it. Watch out for these landmines, though.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
My sniper rifle's about to break. All kinds of parts in here. Ooh, big chest.
You're fast.
Bolter pistol. Ooh, is that like an energy weapon? The little red thing there? I don't have an energy weapon, so... What kind of damage does it do? 25 times 3, so it's like a 3-round burst. If you hit all 3, it's not bad. Let's see. I will keep it. Uses energy weapon or damage instead of other bullets, so it's probably not too bad of an option.
Got it. One second.
They're pretty good. I like it a lot. I take that back.
That hurts. Whoa.
I like this gun a lot. Been missing out. I mean, I like the revolver and all, but man.
No encore.
Retrofitted heavy power armor. Is that going to be Marauder's armor, though? Some Spacer's Chow. What was this? Nothing, I guess. Oh. Alright, we got the 3 fingers, so we definitely need to go back. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Seems like there might be some good loot here. Glad I came over here though, because give me that pistol. I'm not sure. I think this is gonna. That looks like Marauder armor, so we'll stick to these and we'll go ahead and break these down. I still don't have a helmet yet or anything either. .66 damage. Oh. Switch those out then.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
Or possibly unscrewed.
Only thing unscrewed around here is the head of that marauder you took down. Never seen moves like that outside my serial dramas. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the
Who is this
greatest
lady?
outlaw the coast has ever seen.
I need you to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
Are you a prisoner here? Are you from Edgewater?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit. I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it. I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
Well, I don't know if she's like another side quest or something. That's what it seems like. Like, why would she be here? God-forsaken landmines. I think I can fast travel back, can I? Yeah. Oh, nope. It's the blue one. Is it the blue one? Yeah. So let's fast travel back and deliver these 3 fingers. That bug looks terrifying. The Mantipillar. Or Mantipillar. I feel like I could have ran there by the time this is over. Just loading screen. I'm still concussed. That stupid landmine.
The Adelaide was right with me.
Got my hands full at the moment. Make it quick, please.
I got your stupid fingers.
We pay by the finger. What do you have for me?
All 3.
Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. Just a kid last I saw him. Shame.
He's dead now.
I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got any more fingers for me?
I got 2 more.
Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork.
Got one more.
Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Cause of death.
Oh, overwhelming.
Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma. Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus. You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you.
Oh,
Congratulations.
I'm a deputy. I don't know what that means that I'm good for, but let's get back to the ship. I want to upgrade my guns for sure. Repair my guns, my armor. Also, let's see what happens. Did I have another quest to do here before I left? I don't think so. Oh yeah, I gotta collect their fees. Ugh. What if I just talk to him? I'm gonna go ahead and do it, just to get it out of the way. Maybe I'll get something cool. Probably not, because they're gonna beat pretty much everything else.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Don't say that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's bound to be contagious. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
I'm sure it's all tragic and heartbreaking. I'm sorry to hear that.
You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see your way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the powerful stuff.
Think I already turned that in.
Anyway, I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. You what? But why?
Sorry, bud.
Depending on you. Does it feel good? Robbing an old man of his last shred of hope?
Sorry I did what I had to do.
Betray a man in his final hours? Of course. I understand. Well, I'd probably do the same to you, given the chance. So, you just here to watch me die, or what?
I'll leave you be. So we got one of the, people. Here's another one.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells...
I can't possibly cut anyone's hair in the dark. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. With what? My own blood? Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical... Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I think of anything. So he's not going to pay up, huh? What's his note? Oh, quest updated, so that was...
What can I do for you?
I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your gravesite fees?
You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Alright, so we got that one. Phyllis Granger. Collect these dues and get back to my ship.
I put my whole life in that canter.
You picked a fine time to visit, stranger.
Gravesite fees, I'm here to collect.
Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
What?
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
He was a person, not an asset.
I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all, may his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace.
Okay, so I got them all. That was a weird situation. Killed himself, but they consider him an asset because that's all they're worth, really. Interesting. I feel like I just left town on the wrong side. Yep, sure did. Oh well, we'll run around real quick. I'm not going to sit through the load screen again. Oh, this is a cemetery, huh? Interesting. Oh, is there another one I have to collect too? Because the guy that gave me the quest is up here. I guess so.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Silas sent me his gravesite
I told
fees.
Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
I don't think so.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. That's right. That's what I've been saying. We auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your...
I think you'd get... Oh, what's this? Oh, workbench. I could have prepared my weapons down here. Install your mods. First, select the item you wish to upgrade. Then choose what type of mod you wish to install. Scope, armor plating. Finally, pick the mod to install and boom, you've upgraded your item. Mods can't be removed once they're used, so put them on your favorite gear. Critical damage is up on that? Yeah, sure. I don't think it did any negative effects to put that on there. I hope not. That turns it into plasma. Extended sight. Ooh. Maybe that'll help me out. Can't seem to hit the broadside of the barn. Oh, so you can level them up. That's why the level was different on these sniper rifles. You can repair and modify weapons here, Tinker. Yeah, you just level it up. I mean, I don't know. The bits or whatever. I'm just going to do the 2 I've been using. Good achievement. Improve your gear 30 times through tinkering and mods. Looky there. So then my guns are 31 damage per shot and 102. Spent all my bits tinkering. Oh well. I'm sure we'll make them up. Ooh, looky there. This thing right here is pretty nasty.
Hey, Miss Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house. Oh. Well, thanks.
You're welcome, Parvati.
Something I can do for you? Run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Well, that's not all I want to do with this. Let's get to our ship. Got the part to repair it, and we'll be ready to go into orbit. Should be pretty cool. Oh. Oh, ho, ho. See what this new sniper rifle does.
That's the last of them.
Well then. There she is, the unreliable, and it's fake captain myself.
Is this your ship? Oh my gosh, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive, Mom? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, adding to a proper crew.
Well, guess what?
Water won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post. I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
I don't see why not.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now.
I'm the captain.
I got a captain.
Got two. So the three misfits for sure.
Well,
Car.
I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship.
Or
named
Vicar. I think that's how they pronounce his name.
I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Sounds good. Sounds good. We'll pick our own locks, apparently. Ooh. Light us all from.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise. What can I do for you, Captain?
Let's get off this rock. I have a power
Do you
regulator.
know how to install a power regulator?
Oh, I do. Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Alright. Let's install this thing. Woohoo! Let's get off this rock. Got a crew. I got a ship. Not the best crew, but I've got a ship.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Get me out of here.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
All or nothing, I guess. There she be. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. So now what?
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Now, what does he want?
Ah, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Ooh.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology. years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
That's no bueno.
Ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Ooh. Leveled up again. I want to say there's 30 levels. Or there is a max level limit. Which I don't know if that means you can't get all the perks. So like you want to decide what you really want. Upgrade these for sure. Well, Spacer's Choice actually doesn't hate me that bad, considering I shut down an entire city for them. And these are the ones I need to worry about. I don't think I've met anybody. We're about to meet the Groundbreaker, I guess. But I don't know any of these, really. Let's get out of here. Oh my goodness. Terra 2. The Groundbreaker. Fast travel to the Groundbreaker. Welcome to the system map. You can fly your ship to any location that you've unlocked through, though some landing bases require special codes and keys before they're allowed to land there. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous, and all employees are encouraged to remain home or at work.
Can reach the Groundbreaker.
Ooh, fancy.
Can we talk?
What?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing this by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure, we could have her to
Thanks,
engineering now.
Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Break time's over.
Take someone to watch your back, please.
Holographic shroud. Yeah, I need to go grab that real quick. Check out my captain's quarters too while I'm at it. Ooh, fancy.
I so enjoy watching you sleep for hours on end, Captain. It's quite entertaining the way you drool and whimper.
What? Does this connect 4? Projects as disguise on you and your companions to give you access to restricted areas provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Okay, good to know. Can't go in certain places. Acquire Phoenix's science weapon. Acquire the science weapon on Groundbreaker. There's a weapon apparently. I didn't read any of that. Just because there's so many logs and stuff. I mean, if you play Fallout or any of the games made by Bethesda or things like that, it's just like, or Obsidian. It's just, there's so much lore that trying to read it all. Select up to 2 companions that can accompany you. Well, I guess we'll select these 2. Continue. Neat. So you can have 2 companions out of it look like 5. 5 or 6. I don't remember how many spots were there. I've been editing all morning before streaming. Sitting in this chair, honestly, Like, I don't see it being a long stream. I want it to be a long stream, but definitely got to take an intermission at least. If I don't, just to cut it whenever we get to a stopping point. So the ground breaker is a ship, like a spaceport or something? That's what it looks like. Cool.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remembered.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get juked with me again, you little backbait rat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
I noticed you were in the middle of an arc mirror.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah.
It's a little aggressive.
This was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it? Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time. Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance. See you around, boss.
Just arrived? Head over to customs. Wheeler needs to process you.
Head over to customs. Can I? Oh, nope. This is all stealing stuff. Okay. So can't take anything out of these boxes or whatnot here.
Customs and inspection, right this... Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side. Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. Oh, thank the law. I could use a diversion. Tell me more then. Really sell it to me. Not fond of that story. It lacks dazzle. What else have you got?
That was the just
I was
borrowing it.
hoping for something a little more thrilling. Sure you didn't duel him to the death for it? Steal it from his berth while he slept nearby?
Honest, sir, us flying it's kind of an accident. We didn't come by it dishonest-like.
That's no fun. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantine commode. Can't miss it.
Okay.
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
On the door set over in sick bay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
I'll get right on it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I don't think so. I'm good to go now. See you, man. So, let's head through here and what is that way? There's Gladys, and then there's Udom Bedford, which is going to tell us why our ship's been impounded, I guess.
Captain.
Whoa.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
I don't care. What do you have to talk about, though?
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time, while we're on the groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator.
You know somebody to read the book?
There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakono. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Sounds like a good idea, or a good lead, but how do we find him? Seems like a bit of a long shot. Seriously, only one guy in the whole colony can translate French.
That's a good question. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
How will a crew manifest help us track down Scholar Friend?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Sounds good, let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
Okay, so we got like a little side quest for him too. This place is cool. Let's go figure out our thing for the professor first.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Ew.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Definitely broke. 10,000. Definitely broke.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
Let's hear the details.
Over in engineering. Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Say no more, I'm in.
Got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer.
Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Abandoned outpost, corporate secrets, got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Thanks for your time.
Anytime.
Alright, so we've got our mission to get, our job, save up our bits, which leads us back to our ship. So let's go talk to this guy first, and see what happens here. Because I can't even leave with my ship yet, so gonna have to get it unlocked first.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he.
I am not.
Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Jeez. I'm here to turn in Phineas Wells. You can turn him in? What? Why would you do that? He saved you. Alex is dead.
This is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
That seemed kind of invasive, but...
He was my dearest friend. My only friend.
That's harsh. He wasn't very smart.
No. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Yep, he sure did. I really wouldn't know.
It must have been lost with Alex then. One more tragedy to top the pile. Tell me, how did he die?
He's eaten alive by feral cannons. He died in an escape pod accident. Trust me, you don't want to know the details. He died in an escape pod.
Awful business, that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be?
Sure didn't.
Anything at all?
Just gonna say he never mentioned him.
Well, that's just terrible news. Oh, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
We're leaving. Oh, just like that, level 8. So we can turn him in, I guess, at any point if we wanted to. Not going to, though, but it's interesting that you can. The lockpick and the hack is really the reason I want to do that. And do get another perk. We'll do the time dilation meter. Do the more weight for now. Requires 5 previous perks. So after the next perk, I'll unlock tier 2, and then I can upgrade these, which most of them look somewhat similar. Science weapons. I don't know what a science weapon is. Is that this weapon? I don't think so. It probably will say under the skill. Interesting. Also got the light assault rifle. It's level 1 though. It's jump for me. Alright, so what mission are we trying to do first here? Oh, I leveled him up too. Well, that wasn't what I was looking for. Purchase nav key, which we have to do that side mission for. Try not to sneeze. I sneezed last night while playing Ark, and I think I twisted my neck a little. So every time I turn this way, it's a little tense. That's why I was grabbing my neck earlier. I don't know what the deal is. Only my luck, man. It's been quite the interesting couple of weeks. We have the companion quest, which we can always do at some point. Acquire the science weapon on Groundbreaker. That's the one that we got from the ship. Roseway landing pad. Corporal Wheeler at Groundbreaker Customs asks you to update. So this is the one we need to do. Yeah, the distress signal. Okay, cool. So our ship's been lifted. We can go freely about. Quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you'll be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostilities.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Restricted access. How you plan on getting in there? Fight, sneak, or use a holographic shout to get through restricted areas. Post-mortem fines will be paid by the closest living relative. Requires ID Groundbreaker. So maybe we'll get some kind of ID at some point. Don't have it yet. So, interesting. If we do that mission for that security guard, I bet I'll probably go from there.
You got a second?
You won't.
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. Just admiring your ship from up close.
Trying to steal my
Hand
ship?
it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me. Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Heard enough,
Wow.
you're hired.
Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this. I'll just gather my personals and meet you.
Really? We're picking up strays now?
Look at that. Real vicar. I'm sure we'll get along like a church on fire.
Maybe he'll turn himself around a little bit. I mean, if we're a good person, obviously he'll have to. So. Nonetheless, I guess I'm going to hold on to the two that I have for now. Just because I know the most about them. Unless something sparks my interest before we leave here. See what this distress signal says. And go from there.
Good. You're back. Not that I missed you. I assure you, I am not capable of such emotional capacity. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Picked up this distress call. Can you play it back for me?
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad.
Cool.
Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Okay.
Goodbye.
So now we'll go to the Roseway landing. Going back to this place? Oh, there's multiple places you can go. Like parts of the planet. Yeah. Roseway landing pad. Why not?
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
That was quick. No loading screen? That's nuts. Yeah, so there's 6 spots. I guess we'll continue with these two. Go from there. Curious to see what this part of the world looks like.
Don't they have anybody to
Oh.
paperwork or ticketing or what else?
It looks abandoned. Definitely abandoned. Them stupid boas. Boom. I haven't sold my junk yet either.
Shoot up and spit out. What sort of creature, other than humans, would be so wasteful?
May not be a creature at all. Rapidon Mauler. Oh. Multiples. Oh, what are those? Sight definitely helps a lot. Plasma cutter. Loot everything, it looks like. Got a note. Sure about seeing better days. Oh, no wonder. Premium outlet.
Was it that bad?
I guess so. A laboratory outfit. Didn't look like it did him too well, so I don't think I'm going to take it. Let's go to Roseway and see what's going on in here. Oh my god, there's no... Well, there looks like somebody alive there. Some kind of lens. I don't have a helmet or anything still. Tactical shotgun. Ooh. Who are you?
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps.
Did you send a distress call?
Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed. Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such. Scientists. Name of
Anton Crane.
Some... Oh, before I forget. Anti-Cleos makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pedals.
Good to know. We got a couple places. Vaughn, Orson, Anton. Well, we just mentioned Anton, so let's go see who Anton is. He's in charge too, so.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you?
Did you send a distress call?
Yes, yes. Anton Crane, lead scientist here. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told.
From my understanding, what are you hiding?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here. Suffice it to say that its importance to me, to the colony, is immeasurable.
Why cancel the stress
My
call?
research may not quite fall within legal parameters, so I'm under orders to maintain wireless silence. However, having your head used as target practice can addle one's thinking. I cut the call immediately once I'd gathered my wits. The Home Office can't know what's happening here.
Tell me what you're doing here. I'll let them know myself.
We're expendable resources, to be neglected and left to our fates were anything untoward to happen.
Indubitably. We'd very much not like to, or not like for untoward things to happen. Harumph.
Mock all you like, but we signed up for this and knew the risks.
Yet you called for help. Sure, you don't want to cast some light on that?
Perhaps, if you can prove yourself worthy of trust. The fact that you're here now has me thinking you'd be someone not averse to risking your life.
Debatable.
They were right.
Not as debatable. What do I need to do?
Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If
I've seen that.
Get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me.
Some of what we're researching, I have a better idea what's at stake here.
You have a point there. It most decidedly cannot make the situation any worse. All right. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel.
Toothpaste?
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene.
All these people died for toothpaste?
Very well. We've formulated the world's most effective appetite-suppressant toothpaste. Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original by the Grand Architect. Jameson, he's in the old lab. My protege. I sent him to retrieve some metabolic precursors, and I forgot him.
I'll find him. Sounds like it was chaos. You should give yourself a break. You left him to die. Should be ashamed of yourself. I'll find him.
That will surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I am held to account for the well-being of every scientist here. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were. And far too much paperwork.
All I care about is how it affects you. I don't believe their lives mean nothing more than you. The paperwork? Okay, then I'm off. Okay, so we still have the other two we need to talk to, but then we pretty much have a mission here to do already from him. Search for secrets in Roseway. Investigate Roseway. Find potential company secrets that could be sold to the highest bidder through Gladys. Talking to the scientists around the town would probably be a good place to start. Okay, so the research and stuff is the stuff that's like worth to her. So instead of being friends with the scientist, I turn it back into Gladys.
If this Jameson is fated to die, it'll be pointless to intervene. Then again, maybe we're fated to save him.
Let's talk to the other two first. Maybe they'll be quest in the same direction.
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really. Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, not blown fuses. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back.
No job's worth dying for. You got that right. You're dedicated to your work. You look nervous.
Dr. Crane might say otherwise. Me? When those guys started shooting the place up, I was first out the door.
Good to know.
I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean?
We're likely headed that way. Anything we can do.
I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons. Compounds that have, benefits.
Benefits?
In certain social situations. Personal situations. Where you might want to, enhance your charisma.
Seriously. Captain, I believe he's making Enraptured. It's an aphrodisiac. Wrapped musk is the main ingredient.
What? No? I mean, yes, I'm getting the musk. With Monarch embargoed, the price is sky high, but I'm not making the drug. Sure. Of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab, the one past that, built into the mountainside.
Second lab down the road, and when I get there.
My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself, dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the results and bring them here.
Alright, I'll head up there and keep an eye out. So is this stuff valuable?
Great.
So this must be the item from him that we can get, take back and sell. So, interesting. There's one more.
Do you drink it, or is it like perfume?
Just Orson.
Would rank only slightly better than prison.
Doctor, huh?
Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick, please. Oh, you aren't with the outlaws? Who are you then? Oh, well, good luck. No, we got the cup. Orson, just put it. Of course, because I didn't.
Hello.
You're still here. If you haven't already, you might. No, we got the cup.
What are you doing there?
What does it look like? I'm preparing a personal defense device, or trying to, anyway.
If you run a wire from the capacitor there, you'll bypass the circuit and save low power.
Why, yes. I suppose I could. Thanks.
Need a hand?
No. Well, yes. Well, no. Perhaps. I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me.
Sure, I'll see what I can find.
You wouldn't happen to have a tube of thermal paste on you, would you?
No.
Blast. Well, good luck. I hope I see you back here in one piece.
Okay. Experiment Anton's data schematics. I don't know if I can go in there safely or not. So this is where it looks like it's leading for all three of them. Oh, no, they're actually separate. Holy smokes, that's a whole lot of quests. A whole lot of quests I don't have time for. And I don't want to get into all of them separately. So I think... Find Anton safe. Okay, we're still in the same mission, so we can just acquire Anton's research. Which is probably this mission too, like if we go get the... You can't accept multiple, so now I have no idea which ones to do first. Okay, when we get back next week, guys, I'm sorry that I'm going to cut it short, but next week we'll stream again on the Outer Worlds, and we're just going to go through these side quests list to list and get these researches and turn them into Gladys so that we can make some money to buy the part, the key, the nav key. So if you guys are enjoying the Outer Worlds, definitely let me know. Let me know what you guys want to see. If you guys are enjoying my approach on how to assess situations, if you want me to be more of an asshole or be nicer or whatever, you know, the choices and whatnot. Definitely let me know what you guys want to see. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.